So here's the story. I bought a bike, but I didn't tell my parents about it. So this is the most affordable BMW bike that you can ever get. I initially wanted to buy a Harley Davidson and all, but that was costing me something around 10 to 12 lakhs. And when I actually asked my parents about it, they were like, Tharun, don't act stupid. You don't even understand the difference between needs, wants, luxury. So what are these needs? I mean, what are your basic needs in your life? So what does a person usually need? Like maybe a good home? Yes. And an emergency fund if in case I lose my job and all of those things? Yes. And some kind of life insurance or health insurance and those kind of things? Yes. And then enough money in assets which can make me survive up to like next 10 years or something? Yes. And if you sum all of these things up, that's a lot of money, right? But you see Tharun is broke. So what should he do? Can he ever get the Harley Davidson that he always wanted to get as a kid? You see, Tharun's basic needs of living a safe and comfortable life aren't sorted yet. So do you actually tell him to go towards fulfilling his wants and luxuries? Because fulfilling the needs of a person would be the most rational decision that a person could ever take, right? Well, what about the childhood dream then? Well, that's an emotional decision, but what's wrong with taking an emotional decision? Because what if Tharun dies tomorrow trying to fulfill his needs, basic needs of life? Well, that's some serious debate to have. But now, between this logical statement and this illogical kid's dream, I had to find a balance. And this is my balance. I mean, this is my first bike. And it actually feels great. It's affordable. I mean, way less to maintenance. And if you're just roaming around a city like Bangalore, it's way more convenient. Basically, I'm not like a bike expert or anything like that. But before actually buying this bike, I've done my own research. So according to that, there are like different types of bikes. Listen to this carefully because you might be that someone who might be buying a bike in the future. Or maybe at least your friends will be talking and you'll be like, hey, kya bike? So there are different types of bikes.
Naked bikes, upright riding positions, cruiser bikes, sports bikes, touring adventure bikes.
So now as you all know about different types of bikes, like what bike is this? What type of bike is this one? Naked. Yes. And as a complete beginner and almost an everyday user, I have like literally no complaints from this bike. It has a little bit of vibrations when the speed is something around 120, 130. Rest apart, it's great. And talking about the price of this bike, I got it for something around 3.9 lakhs or something because I got it registered in Bangalore, but you can get it for like a bit cheaper if you buy it in some other city or something.
Well, there's no problem. If you had a gun, shoot him in the head.
And now there's one more important thing that I have to tell you, or maybe I'll have to teach you. See, before a while I read a book called The Diary of a CEO, right? And the author has to say something like, there are 5 buckets that each one of us has to fill every single day. The first bucket that we have to fill is the knowledge that we have. Because think about it, you can lose everything that you have right now, but if you have the knowledge to build it, you can always get everything back. And the second bucket that we have to fill are the skills that we have. Because it's basically like what you can build, what you can gain. Third bucket that we have to fill every single day is the network. It's basically like who are the people that you know and all of those things. The fourth one are the resources. It's basically what do you have access to. And then comes the fifth one, which is your reputation. It's nothing but what other people think about you. And you should spend your days, weeks, months and years trying to fill all of these 5 things in the same order. What is order? Knowledge, skills, network, resources and reputation. Got it? And most importantly, you should actually understand the difference between needs, wants and luxuries. Not for the reason that you always have to choose your needs, but you at least know what you're doing and you're basically taking an informed decision. I mean, at the end of the day, you can fool anyone else, but not yourself. And summing up, I don't have the luxury to buy like a 20 lakh bike right now. But surely, one fucking day, I'll do it. And until then, I'll keep my grind up. I'll see you again. Bye-bye.
I'm in the light at the end of the tunnel. Paper stacks, yeah, I got a little bundle. Harry Potter breaking bread with a muggle.